What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
Mr. James Hsu.com,
and it is our first official first screening of 2018 with Liam Neeson in The Commuter.
Yes, last week we did the Insidious movie, but it wasn't official. This time it's official.
This is the official first one screening.
Our first one of
Second movie of the year, first official.
Yeah, second movie of the year. You know, like I said in our top 10 review, if you've not seen that, click that white eye. You know, as much as usually the start of the year is not a good thing, you know, it's kind of dump month, stuff like that. Last year's beginning of the month was, beginning of the year was way better. So I had that hope going into this year. Insidious, check out our review, but meh. The Commuter.
I'm pumped.
Same guy who brought us the last three, well, not the last three, but three of, you know, famous Liam Neeson movies, nonstop.
Like?
Run All Night.
Like?
I didn't see. Unknown.
Like?
Right, so this is the guy, you know, I mean, 2008, right, we have this guy make this movie Taken, Liam Neeson, Qui-Gon Jinn, a star.
And I like it.
A star, nonetheless.
I love Taken.
But like, he became this undiscovered action icon, and ever since that, he's been making what most people would call the same movie over and over again.
And I would be that guy.
Hollywood says one thing, you have Liam Neeson on a poster with a gun, you're gonna make some cash. Let's see if that travels over to how good the movie is, because I actually thought Nonstop was alright. I didn't hate Nonstop.
I liked it.
Liam Neeson on a train this time. Of course, I as much as I would love to talk about and make jokes about how he's going from air to ground now, or from plane to train, and I've made that comment in my full written review. You could read about it. You know, how many jokes can you
on ChasingCinema.com.
Yes. What are your thoughts of The Commuter?
Well, we just got out, and I'm disappointed. Wasn't good.
Dang.
Yeah, probably 3 out of 10.
Wow.
Wasn't good. Didn't like it.
That's low for you. That's really low for you.
And I like movies.
You do.
Like,
you
I
like
just
Liam
like
Neeson.
them. And I don't know, man. This movie didn't do well for me. And the whole, just like, the premise right from it starts, there's people, what's her name? Vera
Farmiga.
Vera. Yeah, Vera has people throughout the train that's watching them, and it's like, okay, well, so you don't need Liam to do this. You have all these. You don't need this one guy to find out, to find this person that you need to find. Considering you have all these spies that's watching him throughout and killing people.
Yeah.
And watching phone calls. Like, it's unnecessary. It's just unnecessary. Like, it doesn't even make sense. To be honest with you.
And you are definitely not a nitpick. Like,
I don't need logic.
Yeah. But this movie's logic.
I'm the guy that doesn't need logic ever.
You're pretty forgiving.
Yes.
But this one you were just like, this is...
Because I'm the guy that says it's a movie, who cares?
Yeah.
But this movie's just like, God dang, dude. What's the point of him? What's the point of... I'm done with my part.
So obviously you didn't like it.
Nah, I didn't.
I will say the best thing about this movie is the opening 3 to 4 minutes. I thought like the opening 3 to 4 minutes was the best thing about this movie.
I thought the editing was so choppy and so horrible.
No, I really liked like how they showed the passage of time and they were trying to establish the character. Like, I think it was intentionally choppy, but like I liked the idea, even to that Grand Central Station class. But again, nothing that's brand new, right? Nothing like, I wouldn't call it innovative, but something stylish. And I was like, okay, maybe, you know. And the more we find out about Liam Neeson, and you know, then it starts feeling really, really familiar. Vera Farmiga plays an interesting character, but we don't ever get a payoff on that. And yeah,
what a great thing to get paid. However much you got paid for 10 minutes of talking.
I'm sure it was. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, she has this role, and like everyone's like Vera Farmiga, and she's in it for not that much.
That's awesome.
I wonder how much that translated though to her on set though. You think what? 2 days? 3 days?
Yeah,
probably more.
Max.
Wow.
Max.
I wonder. But yeah, she's really not in the movie very, very much. And this movie kind of goes downhill fast. As we were talking about, I think it's one of those movies
down a rail fast.
Yeah, right. You want to get off this train as quickly as possible. The more you learn,
the movie felt like it was nonstop.
Yeah, not in a good way. The more you learn about the plot, the less sense it makes. Yeah, the less sense it makes, and you just like kind of start finding more and more of the plot holes that you could just run through all night. Right? Or no, run all night, you know. Anyway, and there's a lot of unknown in this movie. But it leads like, it's just like, I don't care. The more you start finding more about it, it just, the dumber it gets. I think there are a few moments of action that I think people will be happy with, but too far in between. I think that one scene...
Tell me.
The one action scene where it looks like it's all shot once. I think it's at least a decent moment. I don't want to spoil it, but towards the action where someone's head goes through a glass window.
Oh.
No, again, nothing I think is like spectacular, but I mean, at the same time, like I think there's your, you have at least that fighting moment, but they're so few and far between that, if you've seen one, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would be so fine with Liam Neeson being an action star if he was doing different roles, but this all seems so familiar.
Oh, I know you mind that.
Yeah, I know you don't. But, it's the creativity to create a story around it, right? Like, it just seems like they knew the premise of, like, we're going to put him on a train. And then they came up with everything else after.
No, that's all they said. Train. Yes.
Yeah. They were just like, we had him in a plane, but now we're going to have him on a train.
Bam.
I don't know how much movie this. I mean, obviously Liam Neeson has made a name for himself. Like, people like my mom want to see this because she loved Taken. Like, it's gonna do. I don't know how much, but it'll probably make some money. I would.
And he has the new one where he's now a snowplower, and then his son gets hurt. Frill.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm Frill.
No, he's right. I don't remember the name of it, but you're right.
He's a snowplower, and then it's a daughter.
But
it's
like,
a son.
At least that's different.
How? It's the opposite of Taken.
Well, how's this? Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Though,
So how's it different?
It's at least it's a snow. Like, it sounds different. I don't know much more about it. But what does his son get hurt from?
No, murdered.
Oh, his son gets murdered.
Yeah.
I think he said hurt.
No, he gets murdered.
Oh,
and
no.
I probably did say that.
Okay.
He gets murdered, and then this is his revenge.
Oh, okay, yeah, then that's the same thing. I just heard like he's a snowplower, like this hardworking guy, and his son gets hurt.
His son gets murdered.
Maybe it's a story about him and his son, like kind of Okay, well, yeah, that's a Taken movie. Yeah, if anything if we've learned anything from these movies, Liam Neeson is not a guy you want to have as your father or be married to in a movie. Like, the people who get cast as those people are just like, damn, I'm going to be on the phone most of the movie, right? Like, I'm not going to be anywhere, and I'm going to be crying at one point. And, yeah. No, honestly, like, this is a movie that I would at least expect to have some fun with, where I think that, at least nonstop, it felt kind of fun. This movie, I didn't feel any. I really don't have much to say. No.
I did not
and it dragged. It felt long. And there are a few other... And like the twist, I think was blatantly obvious, kind of towards the end. And
right. The first time that the girl said it, I guess that's a spoiler. Sorry. The first time, what's the name again? The fake name?
Prince.
The first time Prince said the quote, I was like, oh. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, my whole thing was like the first time the quote is said.
The first time?
When she says the quote.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, who said that before? And I was like, oh, they didn't. So that means someone's going to say it. Which is dumb because if you were going to...
No, he did at the bar.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
How come I knew already? Yeah, at the bar.
As he's leaving the bar, he does say something about money, but he doesn't say anything about being humble.
No, not that. He said the quote of he at the sometime in the bar when he said people like you and I, bro, we don't he says like people like you and I, bro, we don't get our part, and then that was the quote. He said the quote.
The quote's about being humble.
Oh, I'm not saying that part. I'm saying the part about the quote that the girl said that not getting your way or getting our way or whatever. She said the exact same thing. I was like, oh, it's him. Like but
we're talking about the same thing, but the quote has something to do with humble, and I don't think he says it. You might be right.
Not
maybe
saying, I'm not saying you're wrong either. He might have not said that.
Yeah.
But the girl said something where right away when
thought of him.
Yeah, because she says it was cops, and the moment
when she said cops, and everyone was shocked in my theater, because I mean they kind of lead you towards Sam Neill, but you're like, come on, obviously it makes more sense to be the best friend, regardless if we heard it or not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't feel like any big payoff. It feels like, oh well, let's think about the other star in this movie. We'll put spoilers somewhere here because we've pretty much told you everything about the movie. But I mean. Yeah, it doesn't make the movie any better. I don't think it does anything. It just makes it more like, it just fills the plot holes more.
What'd you give it, 1 out of 4?
Yeah, 1.5 if I'm feeling generous. I haven't given its final grade yet, but I did like that opening shot. That opening little segment.
That was probably, like right when I watched it, I was like, uh-oh.
You were hating it.
Yeah, I was like, this movie's, uh-oh. Oh no.
No, I didn't mind it. I mean, at least like they were trying to do something technical, and I appreciate that. But the rest of the movie just felt very blah. I don't know, like there was no energy. I didn't feel like this great threat. I don't know. Liam Neeson looks much older. I don't know if it was just me or he just looks really old.
No, I didn't get that.
And the CGI didn't do anything for me.
CGI was poor when the train is like, oh, what is that?
They're just,
Unfortunately, it was like Justice League.
Yeah, it was just whatever. I mean, this is a movie, I'll put it this way, and this is where we can end unless you have anything to add.
Nope.
This is a movie in 2 months, someone will go, hey, did you see The Commuter? And I'll say, which one was that again? And that's exactly what this movie is.
What's going on next week?
A lot. We have... Well, I know releasing. I don't know exactly what's opening here, but I believe Den of Thieves, the big release. The Gerard Butler heist movie.
Oh, yes, that looks good.
I was like, I know you know what it is.
50 Cent.
Yes.
Yes, that looks good. Yes, that looks good.
Phantom Thread, Daniel Day-Lewis's last film. Hostels, Christian Bale, Western, Ben Foster. Award stuff. This is stuff we're getting late. And there's something else, but I can't remember. But there is a few releases. What will be opening here, I don't necessarily know. I'm sure Den of Thieves will open here. I know
Den of Thieves looks good to me.
But I know they're not screening it anywhere, so I don't know if
can't be good.
I don't know if hopefully we'll get it here. But as of right now, those are just a few of the releases next week. I want to say there's a few more, but those are going to be the big titles for sure.
On the back, love it, love it, love it. All right, man. Well, for the second movie of the year, for me,
I was like,
too good.
yeah,
Not looking too good.
No bueno. January's not looking like a winner.
But you know what is a winner? You know what is winning?
What?
Going to our movie premieres.
Yes, that is winning, always. And then hanging out with Chasing Mr. James Hsu and liking his Facebook page and following his YouTube channel because this guy goes on. Because like I know every time you see me, right, I'm on this couch. Maybe behind a desk. But this guy, you watch his channel, he's all around the world. He's in California, he was just in New York. This guy right here went into New York during the, what was it, the bomb cyclone, whatever it was called. It was very cold.
It was 10 degrees, dog.
Yeah, it was like one of the worst storms in a minute.
Detroit was 2 degrees.
Yeah, I'm not jealous of you. But it is really cool, and you should go check out his adventure because he did a bunch of fun stuff and always does fun stuff. So go check out his channel. Till next week.
7 days, chasingcinema.com.
The Film Lovers website.